Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vegi Elisandi. I'm from English department 7th semester, and today I'm going to explain the types and history of language learning. Okay, alright. The first thing is, let me show you that I'm using my laptop to present my presentation, and I will put my presentation screen on my when I edit my video. Okay, the first language is such a complex phenomenon, and it has become the common study of many social sciences, such as linguistics, psycholinguistics, social linguistics, neurolinguistics, and historical linguistics. And language in generally is the study of human language, and the main concern it defines to language and its nature. From the perspective of linguistics, language is a system of arbitrary vocal symbols which permit all people in a given culture or other people who have learned the system of that culture to communicate or to interact. Okay. The field of linguistics brings some controversial issues to the question in the context of language. One of these controversial issues is the differences between acquisition and learning. Acquisition is a subconscious and intuitive process of constructing the system of a language, and the learning is the process in which learners attempt to figure out rules, and are generally aware of their own process. Okay. Now I have language learning and teaching views. The first one is structural views, and the second functional view, and the third or the last one is interactive views. Structural views treats language as a system of structurally related elements to code meaning. The second functional view sees language as a vehicle to express or accomplish a certain function, such as requiring something. And the last one is to treat language a vehicle for the creation and maintenance of social relations, focusing on patterns of mood, acts, negotiation, and interaction found in conversational exchange. Okay. Now, Guest and Slinker put forward 9 dimensions which affect the language learning acquisition. There are language shock and culture shock, anxiety, affective filter, social distance, age difference, aptitude, motivation, personality, and learning style and learning strategies. Okay, language shock is refers to the realization to the target language, while culture shock is the personal disorientation a person may feel when experiencing an unfamiliar way of life or exposure to a new culture. Anxiety, feeling of a night, feeling of worry, nervousness, and apprehension experienced by non-native speakers. Affecting filter attempts to explanation the emotional variables associated with the success or failure of acquiring or learning a second language. Social distance is the cognitive and affective proximity of two cultures that come in contact within an individual. Age difference possible to get different views and studies about the influence of age and on the language learning question process. That's why uh, the child when the child was born, they are uh, really easy to come to understand the language from their mother tongue, or they will learn the second language because they are still kid. uh, so yeah. mm, the next is aptitude. Aptitude defined as natural ability or skill at doing something. Motivation to defined in the Oxford English Dictionary as a reason or reasons for acting or behaving in particular way, and a desire or willingness to do something, and enthusiasm. Personality, the particular combination of emotional, attitudinal, and behavioral response patterns of an individual. And the last one, learning style and learning strategies. Learning style is described to individual nature or habitual pattern or acquiring and processing information in learning situations, while learning strategies used by students to help them understand information and solve problems. Okay, that's enough. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.